This one to the sideline. Flag is thrown, and tapping the feet down for a catch, Demaryius Thomas. And they're waiting for their big receiver to kick it into gear. Flag on the coverage with Cromartie. And he got both feet in.
Foul for holding. First down, Denver.
They just pick it up.
Well, that was an outstanding throw by Peyton Manning. You got Antonio Cromartie, who's in coverage, and then you've got underneath coverage as well. You had to fit that ball in, and Peyton makes a beautiful throw to start this game.
Omaha! I heard Omaha. Pass is out of the reach of Thomas, and Manning, as he usually does, let it fly before Thomas got his head turned back around. 2nd and 10. It's Thomas. Perfect throw from Peyton Manning. Working on Cromartie, and a completion of 24.
Well, they swing Monte ball out. They got one-on-one with Antonio Cromartie on Demaryius Thomas. He's able to get him behind me. Also had Wes Welker in the slot. And Peyton didn't see him, but a little bit easier throw to Welker, but he lays one up for Demaryius Thomas, and he's off to a great start today.
44 trips in. Manning doesn't miss down here. Pass is low, but caught. Thomas staying inside the 10. Back to Arizona. He may be serious on that. Manning keeps it, floats it, too far. It's only a matter of time who will catch number 500. This time, pass was intended for Demaryius Thomas. He's been a frequent target for Manning on this opening possession. Ronnie Hillman in the backfield. Pass is broken up. Demaryius Thomas was the target. Antonio Cromartie was there for Arizona.
Well, good coverage on the outside. There's a little grabbing going on, some contact. I think it was a good non-call. And you talk about this Arizona defense, Joe, and because
they back out of the blitz. Thomas makes the catch. You're not going to stop him. Touchdown. Number 501. "31 yards, and he shoved Larry Foote to clear his path to the end zone."
yeah, Larry Foote was the only one who really had an opportunity to try to make a play on Demaryius Thomas. He initially is showing that he's going to come up on the blitz, but he pulls out, and he's there to then make a play on the slant route to Demaryius Thomas. He just fails to make a tackle. Well, Demaryius Thomas, he's a big physical receiver, just a quick slant versus man coverage. He's able to get away from Cromartie, and then he takes it all the way into the end zone, and then he does the old Lambeau leap, and he gets a little wet, but
pass dropped in and out of the hands of Demaryius Thomas. 2nd and 20 coming up. So when we talk about the injuries for the Arizona Cardinals defensively, first of all, 86 yards to go for Peyton Manning, and that's a big chunk of it. Might be all of it. Down the sideline. One pass, touchdown. Demaryius Thomas.
Antonio Cromartie is in man-to-man coverage, and as he turns to try to locate the ball, Peyton Manning lays this ball out beautifully, but that then creates some of the separation. Demaryius Thomas right up the sidelines, and this has been an offense that has not had the big plays in the passing game that we've grown accustomed to seeing with a Peyton Manning-led offense. But that was a huge play right there, right before the end of this half.
86 yards. And when Cromartie got back over to the bench, somebody's going to have to put the ear pads back into his helmet. There are flags all over the field. There are 3 of them down there.
You see Peyton Manning, he's celebrating touchdown. A lot of contact. Cromartie on Demaryius Thomas. Cromartie still wanted to make up for giving up the touchdown before the end of the first half. Physical off the line of scrimmage.
There were fouls against both teams. Personal foul, chop block by the offense, number 78. Holding, number 31 of the defense. Those penalties offset. Replay for down.
So forget a 77-yarder to Demaryius Thomas, which would be his 3rd long touchdown of the game. Here's him to holdouts, to suspensions, and it's carried over into the season. 2nd and 7 now. Manning for Thomas. Couldn't get to that spot. 3rd and 7 coming up.
Now you look at this game right now, Joe.
Blitz. Manning nearly picked by Cromartie. Manning has been sacked 1 time in this game, Troy, and that was blitz. Broncos pick it up. Thomas downfield working on Cromartie, and those 2 have seen each other since this thing kicked off.
Well, Todd Bowles knows that he's got an offense that isn't doing much to help out this group, so they've got to sell out defensively, and they're bringing pressure. It's man-to-man across the board, no safety help whatsoever, and just trying to keep the Broncos from getting any closer to the end zone. Give them another short field to climb back in it.
Quick throw, and that's batted down as a big defensive lineman got up. That was Kareem Martin. On 3rd down and 4. Manning steps up. He's got Thomas. He's got a big day. Getting bigger. Out of bounds near the 40. They're going to mark him at the 45. That's where he stepped out. A catch and run of 29.
Well, you get this man-to-man look over and over and over by Arizona, so you run the crossing routes, and then Cromartie's expected to navigate traffic and run stride for stride with Demaryius Thomas, and it's hard to do.
Away from the all-time record set by Brett Favre. They're going to put it up. Why not? Wide open is Thomas. He's over 200 yards as he adds to his career best day. He's been itching for a day like this.
Yeah, it's a good coming out for this season for Demaryius Thomas. This is an outstanding route on the outside. It's been quite a battle going on the outside between he and Cromartie. Antonio Cromartie, as I said, he's one of the better players in this league. Really a fine corner, but he's had his hands full this afternoon.
213 receiving yards for number 88 and 2 touchdowns. Tried to find number 31 all day long, and he's been staring into the chest, and then after that the back of Demaryius Thomas.
I think a little bit of it too, though, Joe, is the guy opposite of him, Patrick Peterson, is something special too. And having played with Deion Sanders, if he's on the field, that other corner is going to get a lot of work. And that's what's happened in this game. They've kind of stayed away from Patrick Peterson. Instead, they've been trying to exploit this matchup with success with Demaryius Thomas and Antonio Cromartie for a long time.
Pass is caught. There's the record. The franchise record for receiving yards in a game is Demaryius Thomas. He's got to be looking at these Cardinals defenders. Cardinal defenders have to be saying, enough? You guys good yet, or you want to keep going?
They're going to say, hey, when are you going to take 18 out of the game while you're at it?
So's Brock Osweiler. You got to be saying, what does it take to get into a game?